the Wailing Woman. Grizzly Gaz, guided by curiosity, ventures into an ancient woodland accompanied by his loyal companion, Fendi. But this isn't your typical forest adventure. Beneath the tree line lie remnants of a forgotten railway, and it carries the haunting tale of the Lady in White. According to local lore, a woman from the 1800s who once lived atop the old tracks met a tragic end. Her restless spirit is believed to still haunt these woods. As Gaz journeys deeper, setting camp amidst the eeriness, darkness soon envelops him, and with it, the forest's secrets begin to stir.
Hello? That. Nope. 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 Hello? 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 No, I'm off, mate. I'm off.
Creepy wailing sounds can be heard coming from the darkness outside Gaz's tent. But who is making those noises? The sounds sound almost like a woman crying, almost as if the ghost of the Lady in White is nearby. Gaz takes a look, but sees no one. Then the noises get louder and Gaz gets up out of his hammock to check. However, as he walks away, the camera is shook by something. The wailing can still be heard. Gaz goes to take a look, this time with the camera, and the wailing sounds appear to get louder. He calls out, but no one responds to him, and with that, Gaz decides he's had enough. Grizzly Gaz's viewers were creeped out by these haunting wailing sounds emanating out of the dark woods surrounding him. Many speculate that the chilling sounds might indeed belong to the ghost of the Lady in White. But what do you think? Is this the haunting lament of the lady in white? Let me know down below. If you're a fan of scary videos, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads. Bump in the night. This next video comes from the exploration channel Uncharted Travel. Brennan ventures out to an old abandoned mining settlement known as the Headley Mascot Gold Mine, located in the Similkameen region of southern British Columbia. The location is so far out in the middle of nowhere that Brennan has to take a plane, rent a car, head off-road, and then hike up a dangerous mountain to reach his destination. The Headley Mascot Gold Mine, perched on Nickel Plate Mountain, was once the pride of southern British Columbia in the late 19th century. As it yielded vast gold treasures, it also bore dark tales of peril. Notorious for treacherous conditions, many miners met their end within its depths, leading to legends of lost miners, spirits trapped in its cavernous tunnels. Despite its riches, eerie disturbances and unexplained disappearances forced its closure in the mid-20th century. Today, it stands as a haunting testament to ambition and mystery. Finding shelter within an old structure, Brennan sets out his tent and places motion sensors, thinking they'll offer some semblance of security. But as night falls, those very sensors turn his night into a haunting ordeal. He grabs his camera, turns on his torch, and heads out into the dark.
Where it was it came from downstairs. Of course, now that I go to investigate, I don't hear anything. It sounds like maybe an animal. I can't say for certain, though. There's something over there. Okay, that was a rat. But what was over here?
Brennan hears noises coming from another part of the abandoned building. As he's climbing the basement stairs, something can be heard moving down there in the darkness. Brennan continues down, brushing it off as just an animal, and then, as he's entering the basement, the sound of scratching on the wooden structure can be heard. Brennan enters with caution, and then a loud sound resonates from the darkness behind him. He spins around, but no one's there. Brennan is then alerted to his motion sensor triggering upstairs, and fed up of being spooked, Brennan decides it would be best just to go to sleep. However, just as he dozes off, the motion sensor directly outside his tent triggers.
Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome.
Okay.
Hello, welcome.
Okay, that's like the third time the motion sensor outside has gone off. Okay, I'm gonna go check it out. But I have the motion sensor set right there. You can see it's going off because I'm here now. But what was setting it off earlier? Maybe there's... I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna move it inside in case it's like a squirrel or something. But I have it pointed at our two doors here. So it won't be much of a warning anymore, but at least I'll be up if somebody tries to creepily open the door.
The motion sensor outside Brennan's tent triggers not once, not twice, but 3 times, indicating that something is definitely just a few feet away from him. Brennan gets up to check, but doesn't find anyone. He then heads back to his tent and tries to get some rest. However, a short time later, he's awoken again.
I haven't gotten much sleep at all. I've been listening to this. I just have podcasts in my ear just to kind of like drone out some of the noise, but it just makes okay, that I think we need to go investigate that because I know I closed all the doors, so that concerns me a little. Hearing a slam like that. And all of these doors are closed. Well, except for this one, but this one's not budging. As you can see, it's like stuck there. It'd take a lot to move these ones. But it sounded like it was one of these doors. That's so bizarre, they're all closed. Like... this night just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
As Brennan is explaining he can't sleep, a loud bang, which sounded like a door slamming shut, can be heard nearby. Convinced he closed all the doors prior to bedding down for the night, Brennan goes to check, and bizarrely, all the doors are still secure. So what made that sound? And just who or what was lurking outside Brennan's tent? YouTube viewers were left scared to go to sleep after watching this creepy video uploaded to the channel Uncharted Travel back in October 2022, with many believing that Brennan captured real paranormal activity while solo camping in this old abandoned mining settlement. But what do you think happened here? Use the comments to share your thoughts. Sanitarium Shadows. This next entry comes from the subreddit Ghosts, uploaded by user Fabrizio Mendez, and shares an unsettling tale. The backdrop: the infamous Duran Sanatorium in Costa Rica, a place where echoes of the past still linger. Once a hospital for tuberculosis sufferers, its haunting reputation now draws in curious explorers. On a seemingly ordinary visit, his mother snapped a photo of their family, but when they later reviewed the picture, they were shocked by what they saw. At first, the photo looks, well, normal. Just Fabrizio, his dad, and his brother posing for a family photo outside a now vacant but haunted sanatorium. However, upon closer inspection, something more creepy can be seen. In an upstairs window, a figure lurks, bearing a striking resemblance to the cinematic horror icon Valak, or the Nun. As if that wasn't unsettling enough, another spectral nun stands, almost camouflaged by a wall, her gaze fixed unnervingly on the family. Fabrizio is adamant that the sanatorium was closed that day for repairs and that nobody was around. So this begs the question, who are they? The photo has the community on edge, with many recounting their spine-chilling experiences. Reddit user FIFA Ra Throwaway says that, quote, "The hostel/volunteering organisation I was with went there, and we went inside. Something definitely followed us back that night, and a lot of weird shit happened. Some that made the hostel owners think that someone may have broken in when it was reported. They checked the cameras, supposedly, but we never heard more. However, the next night when we arrived back, they had sages in all of the dorms." They continue, "Every single guide and local I met had experienced footsteps running upstairs, doors slamming, other strange happenings, and of course some claim to have even seen the ghost of the little girl." So, who are these mysterious figures in the photograph behind Fabrizio's family? Apparitions from a bygone era, or something else? You tell me. Attacked. This next creepy video was captured on a CCTV camera and shows a store employee taking a break when something terrifying happens to him. Out of nowhere, a dark shadow appears behind him and pushes him from behind with force before it vanishes like it was never there. This bizarre clip, which has gone viral on Spanish social media, has really kicked up a debate. Viewers believe this to be a shadow figure attempting to torment its next victim. However, others say it's just CGI. But what do you think? Drop a comment below with your thoughts. The Shadow. Ghost hunting channel Near Shadows decided to return to an abandoned house where they'd previously been taken to while playing the infamous Rando Nautica game. For the first part of the video, the group make their way through the old abandoned house. However, when they reach the basement, they capture something rather strange on camera.
I say we go down there.
It's actually more sturdy than you would think. Except for when you get to this last...
You sure?
Yeah.
I didn't grab my flashlight, I forgot.
We did not come to the basement last time.
One person at a time.
Did you catch it? While Jeremy is down in the basement, a mysterious shadowy arm appears to move by the door at the opposite end of the basement. Eagle-eyed viewers were quick to point out this mysterious shadow reaching around the door, but is it something paranormal or just a trick of the light? Let me know. An unseen force. This following creepy video was captured on a CCTV camera at an office somewhere in India. The video shows an office worker talking to a man at reception when things take a terrifying turn. The chair behind the man standing mysteriously moves on its own. The men look, but don't seem too concerned. Then, all of a sudden, the chairs are violently shoved with force and the workers flee in terror. The original uploader of this video says that this is a quote, paranormal phenomenon. But what do you think is going on here? Leave a comment with your thoughts. Arizona's lightning mystery. There have been a lot of discussions about alien life and UFOs lately, so I thought I'd feature a compelling video caught on camera during a huge lightning storm in Arizona this year.
Oh, look right there. Look. Look at the way it looks. Look. Do y'all see that?
I told you.
That's a UFO, bro.
Right.
What is that?
That's a
fucking UFO.
Oh shit.
You see it?
Yeah, it looks like a, oh.
What is that?
What the f?
Captured on camera by Arizona residents amidst a ferocious lightning storm. Something peculiar emerges when the footage is magnified. Bathed in the bright, erratic flashes of lightning, a mysterious floating thing can be seen. But what exactly are we looking at? The debate on this video is swift and heated. Many firmly argue it's an extraterrestrial craft, a UFO captured in real time. Yet, a considerable number attribute it to a natural phenomenon, the lenticular cloud. Lenticular clouds, for those unfamiliar, are lens-shaped clouds that typically develop on the downward side of a mountain or other geographical features that disrupt the flow of air. When the conditions are just right, moist air flows along the surface of the earth and meet these obstructions. As the air rises, it cools and condenses into these stunning saucer-like formations. Their peculiar shape often leads them to be mistaken for UFOs. But the real question lingers, is this a mere atmospheric marvel or something beyond our understanding? Share your thoughts. Ghost Tour Surprise. Nestled deep within the heart of Mississippi stands Linden Hill, an imposing building that has garnered a chilling reputation over the decades. Said to be a hotspot for paranormal activity, Linden Hill has witnessed its fair share of unexplained events. The mansion's storied past, marked by tales of ghostly apparitions and unsettling whispers, has attracted curious minds and brave souls from far and wide. As darkness draped the historic residence, a group congregated inside, eager to embark on one of the house's frequently hosted ghost tours. Such tours have gained immense popularity, drawing in both skeptics and believers, each armed with tales of Linden Hill's haunted legacy. Still, nobody expected this.
I promised you from these cameras, they actually will take a picture of whatever walks in front of it and send it to your phone. Jim, do you have a phone? That was fun.
What was that?
It just opened. Yeah. It was fun. Yeah.
As everyone stands around trying to listen, the tour guide is interrupted when the door behind her unexpectedly opens on its own. The tour guide doesn't realise quite what's happened until the door touches her back. Shocked, she looks out of it, but doesn't see anything before closing it again. Could this unexpected interruption be the very spirits of Linden Hill making their presence known? I'm eager to hear your thoughts in the comments section. Haunting home video. This next creepy video was recorded and uploaded to YouTube by Zombie660R. Initially aimed at capturing their children's impressive cup stacking talent, what began as an innocent family moment took a chilling twist that has left them grappling for answers. This wasn't just a typical home video. As the cameras rolled, an occurrence so startling unfolded that the family was rendered speechless. On the shelf behind the children, a doll creepily takes on a life of its own, mysteriously sitting up without any visible force guiding it. The family, oblivious to the doll's movement behind them, continue on like nothing happened. Upon revisiting the footage, the family's initial delight turned into sheer horror, struggling to comprehend the doll's unexplained movement. The footage was aptly titled "Possessed Doll, Real Ghost Footage." Yet, the burning question remains, is this an authentic brush with the supernatural? I'd love to hear your theories in the comments. Eyes in the Abyss. This next creepy video comes from the popular YouTube exploration channel Field Days. Matt sets off on a solo camping adventure in a haunted cave located miles out in the Australian outback. Armed with his backpack and camera, Matt is dropped off in the middle of nowhere and makes his way towards the cave.
I've just been dropped off on the side of the road, which is probably about 2 k's that way. We are steaming our way through this dry bushland in search of this haunted cave. All right, so the whole entire reason why we're doing this mission today, one of my real good mates who lives just up here, he said to me, he went to visit this cave, he walked into the cave, he reckons that there's a man-made ladder which you can climb down, and as he was climbing down the cave, he had this super uneasy feeling, like he reckons it was like nothing he's ever felt before, like he felt like he was like being watched. He had like cold shivers over his body, and he reckons he's like, this is like a pretty manly dude, and he reckons he was like fully wigging out. Like he sort of went into the cave a little bit and he just had that feeling of like he was being watched or there was something going on in the cave. So he reckons he hightailed it out of there, and he told me about it, and he said to me, you will not go and sleep in that cave. And I was like, yes, I will. So here we are, we're in the middle of the bush. We are steaming towards the cave right now, and once we find the cave, we're gonna crawl inside. We are gonna sleep there for the whole entire night.
Matt seems in good spirits as he makes his way over to the cave. Once inside though, he starts to see what his friend was talking about. He can't believe how creepy it is. The deeper Matt goes, the more terrifying it gets. By about 8:30 at night, Matt begins hearing noises and he starts to feel like he's being watched.
It is 11:14 at night. We're nearly at midnight. One crazy thing is, it's a full moon tonight as well, so all of the weird things are in our favour. I did have a spoon for my baked beans, but the spoon is gone, so we're just going to drink it out of the can. It's still going to be delicious as always. That is beautiful. Baked beans in a haunted cave. Oh my f***ing God. That was the sound. That is the sound. Did you hear that? Look at my arms. I got full goosebumps.
As Matt's talking about what he's going through, the creepy noise he's been hearing is caught on camera for the first time, and understandably, he begins to panic.
The chain's moving when I climb down the ladder. It's a big, heavy, thick chain. Wind can't move that. I really hope you guys heard that chain move just then. It is 100% now. I heard it before. I'm 100% certain it's the chain that I walked in, that you climbed down into this cave on. It's moving. Now, you can't move that chain with wind. It's way too heavy. There is no wind coming in here. There's no wind even forecast. Holy shit. Oh my fucking God. You must have heard that just then. Look at my arms, dude. Oh, this is fucked. Holy shit. That's not normal, dude. Well, I'm freaking out.
Matt realizes the creepy sound he's been hearing is the chain ladder he climbed down to get into the cave. Freaking out, he goes to take a look, but doesn't find anyone. The next morning, Matt climbs out the cave, and when doing so, captures this.
In the cave, dehydration levels are extremely high. Oh, breathe in that air. It's beautiful. Look at this. There it is. There's the cave we just spent the night in.
Did you see it? It happens so fast that if you blink, you'll miss it. As Matt's leaving the cave, something with glowing eyes quickly peeks out of the cave's entrance. The creepiest part is that Matt spent the whole night in that dark cave alone with whatever this thing is. Viewers were on the edge of their seats watching Matt solo camp inside this haunted cave, and many agree with user Lucky20290 that quote, "You know it's serious when someone who lives in Australia is scared." But what's your take on this video? Did Matt encounter something paranormal? You tell me. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you're a fan of scary content, make sure you check out either of these two videos here. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe so you'll never miss any of our weekly uploads. See you next time.